Howdy, y'all. Take two, I guess. I did a shave yesterday. I really didn't feel like posting that one. Some things I forgot. So, here goes this one. Figured that I would do my typical routine. I have 24 hours worth of growth. And we'll show you what that looks like. But first off, I want to wish my wife a happy anniversary. Yeah, she put up for me for a while now. All right, what am I going to be using? The aluminum Carve Overlander. You can see I didn't clean it very well on the first use. This has the 3-inch Christopher Bradley handle. I did not like the brass Overlander handle. Before I ordered this one, I reached out to Chris at Carve and asked if I ordered the razor, can I get the other handle? And he said, yeah, sure, no problem. He said, make notes on the order, email me back. I'll be sure it gets there in the way that you want it, the way you configured it. Perfect, great. So there it is. The soap I'm going to be using, it's Sample Soap Smash Up. I had this tub full of samples because I just had so many samples that I did not really know how to get through them except this way. Still using the Sterling boar brush, breaking it in. It's been soaking. Squeeze all the water out of it. We're going to dump the water from the brush. It's not my typical brush soaking cup. We're going to take almost all of the bloom water out, put in there. Now, I've also been learning how to bowl leather here lately with the new boar brush. So I have my fake Captain's Choice bowl, and we're going to get going. Brush, soap, soap, brush. Mission flash. All right, now what I do is I will load up over the brush that way, up over the brush, up over the shaving bowl. That way anything that drips out will just go right into that bowl. Counting. Still counting. And right now it is a good amount of resistance. This is what I'm going to start with. And nothing fell into the bowl this time. Sometimes I don't. Whoa. Sometimes I guess I have more water in there. I don't have this down to a science yet. But here pretty soon I will be doing measured amounts of soap, measured amounts of water. That's what I have in the bowl right now. I'm going to take some of this bloom water because I'm a blooming idiot. We're going to add a decent amount in there. Now from here, I will slowly swirl, then pick up the piece. Typically through the week, I'll do 2-pass shave. I'll either go with the grain, across the grain, and then I always do an against the grain. At least on my face. On my neck, I never do an against the grain anymore. I do a kind of hybrid pass. That's what we got right now. We're going to add a little bit more water in. Yeah. And that should do it. Once again, start out slow and then get at it. I was talking about my shave routines, or at least my post-shave routines. My buddy Leroy at Nomeo Shaves, miss your videos too, buddy. A lot of things he does is divisible by 7, and I'm very influential. Squirrel. So I've kind of taken that, and when I'm done with my brush, I'll run it under hot water, brush side up, and then turn it upside down, squeeze it. I'll do that 7 times. Then I'll go over to the tub, kind of pull back the shower curtain, and I'll flip it out 21 times. For a brush that, like a synthetic brush, that's usually typically pretty good. I may dry it a little bit more on my arm. But that's about it. Kind of the same for a badger that's been broke in. For this one, since I'm still breaking it in, I'll take a towel, put it on my arm, and I'll swipe it 35 times, quarter turn rotation in each one. I'm going to add the rest of this blue water because there isn't that much. And it looks like I could probably use a little bit more hydration in it. Once again, slow. And then build it up. What I'll also do is I'll lift up the brush, kind of move some of the lather around, and push it back down. All right, and that is what I've been getting here lately. May look a little bit thin, but that's kind of how I like it. As you can see though, it's nice and hydrated. What can I say about the soap other than it's got a bunch of samples in it? And I'm just about done with it. I do want to get through this next month, September. I would typically do a Sterling September. However, this year I am doing a Shannon's September. Let's see, let's go across the growth. That's pretty rough. I do have thick beard growth. So on this side of the face, I'm going to go with the grain. The razor, light, pretty efficient. Hopefully you can't hear my belly growling too much. But it is. I need to trim up my stash. Typically, preparing for a Saturday shave video, I won't shave Thursday night, Friday night. I typically bowl on Friday nights, which bowling season is going to be starting here pretty soon. Next Friday coming up, which leads me to Thursday night. Thursday night, I will typically trim my mustache, do any other little funky hair things I may have going. Just a typical, as you can see. But for some reason this Thursday, what I have going on this Thursday? Oh yeah, this Thursday I mowed the grass. It needed it bad. Mowed the grass, trimmed, everything like that. So that kind of threw my typical Thursday routine out a little bit. Also with my daily shaving. I typically shave at 7 o'clock every night. Somewhere around through there. Now when I say I don't go across the grain on my neck, I have typical beard growth, so it kind of goes that way. So, against the grain will be, I try to do a 45-degree angle. Ever since I did that, the razor burn on my neck has stopped. So that's a plus. Another thing about doing a 2-pass shave through the week is typically I'm able to push a blade for a full work week shave. You think about if you do 3 passes, you use the blade 3 times before you pitch it. It's 9 passes. If you do 2-pass shave 5 days a week, it's 10 passes. Math. It's great, isn't it? That's my typical shave through the week. We'll do a little bit of water here. Hopefully it won't knock off my camera reel. Now, it is Sunday. So tonight, I may end up doing a 1-pass shave. Again, I may just say, game time decision. Now I typically have one of those little spray bottles and I'll do 14 sprays on the face. Here I've been using Arco Action. I'm just trying to get some aftershaves that I don't have matched up, used up. This was given to me by my buddy Cincy Shaves. Gary, where you been, buddy? All right. Nice clean set. Nothing wrong with that. But everyone, be good, be kind, be nice to each other. Don't you be a pain in my butt. Until next time, Jim's out.